Axis angle rotations. You have an object, you specify an axis to rotate around, and an amount to rotate around it, and bam, it's rotated. Holy crap, is that simple. It takes 4 numbers, 3 for the axis, and 1 for the angle, and it couldn't be conceptually simpler. Now, I don't know about you, but when I first learned about axis angle, I thought there must be some hidden limitation in there. Surely there are orientations that you can't reach with a rotation around a single axis. As it turns out, that's not the case. You can reach any 3D orientation from any other 3D orientation with a single rotation around an axis. Or in other words, given any 2 orientations in 3D space, there is always an axis you can rotate around to get between them. It's pretty much the same thing as saying that given any 2 locations in space, there's always a straight line that can connect them. Rotations around axes are like the straight lines of the rotation path world. In fact, the similarities between straight lines and single-axis rotations go even further. Straight lines are always the shortest, most direct path between any 2 locations, and single-axis rotations are the shortest, most direct path between any 2 orientations. Crazy, huh? So in a lot of ways, axis angle rotations are kind of like simple translation vectors. In fact, the only way they could be more like translation vectors is if directly blending or interpolating between 2 different axis angle rotations resulted in the object rotating on an axis as well. Unfortunately, that's not the case, and you can get some slightly wonky interpolations between some axis angle rotations. It's also worth noting that it defines a very clear rotation path, a rotation around a single axis. And it's a looping path of rotation, which means that revolutions are meaningful. Hooray!